What's up, YouTube? So what's me and this bike going to have in common after today? Neither of us are going to have a cat. Get it? Or get any cat? I'm going to delete the cat. That's what I'm going to do today. It lives right inside of there. This damn furnace. Hang on a second. Let me turn the furnace off. Let's turn it down to 65. Hopefully it doesn't turn on. Hopefully you guys can't hear that in the video. What was I saying? So there's a cat that lives inside of here. It lives right inside of this section. That cat doesn't make these, or doesn't let these tab performance with the tabs, with the zombie baffles sound as good as they could. So there's the 4.5 inch zombie baffles and the tab performance pipes, you see. So I'm going to drill this thing out. I'm going to drill that cat out with a hammer drill. Where's it at? Okay, so in order to get to the cat, we need to take some things off the bike. The cat, like I said earlier, is located right here behind this. Let me stand back so you can see. It's on, if you don't know, it's on this side of the bike, and it's located right there. You see that kind of where it bulges out right before it flies off? It's right here in this section. We got to take this very hot exhaust shield off. The way we do that is with a 5/16 nut runner extension or just a 5/16 socket. There's some pipe clamps right there, and there's another one right there. You take them off from the outside, this shield comes off. We're also going to have to take our saddlebag off, which means that we're going to have to take, we're not going to have to take the seat off. We have to take our saddlebag off, and we also have to take off the right side slip-on. And that is a total of 3 bolts to get that off. Alright, here's the tools that we're going to need. 5/16, a 15 millimeter and a 1/2 inch, and a ratchet. Don't make fun of me for my Ryobi tool that I have here. I get enough of that from my 2 friends. That's right, I have 2 friends. Jealous? No, but I actually really like this thing, honestly. It's not a torque monster, but it does a job. You're not going to be cracking loose bolts with it, but once you can use it like a ratchet. Once you get it loose, though, you can run it off. I really enjoy using it. It was fairly cheap, too. It was like, I don't know, $50, something like that. Got it during Christmas. And then, of course, Pittsburgh, best of the best. This is nice. If you guys don't have one of these, check this out. I see all the big YouTubers and like mechanics using it. Has this fancy feature where you can kind of use it like a screwdriver. Really like that. Get one. They're pretty cheap. And if you're not a professional, then, I mean, I have other tools that are nice. That's a lie. I have some tools that are nice. But get one of those. They're actually pretty nice. So let me show you how to take this shield off real quick. Let me try to put you over here. There's 2, let me see if I can get under here. Boom. And where's the other one? This up here. I don't know if you can see that. This is still hot, so don't scratch your bike. There we go. So there we go. We have that off. We'll set this off to the side. Boom. Now, take off those two. And this one here, so let me see if I can do this one-handed. This is going to be the 1/2 inch in the back. This is just me taking this stuff off. If you don't need to see it, fast forward. Please don't leave the video. By the way, guys, this is a brand new YouTube channel. Oh, well, I'm scratching my butt. This is a brand new YouTube channel, and this is like either going to be my first or second upload. So if this helps you out, man, if you hit the like button or even the subscribe button, I know that sounds crazy. You guys probably have a million different things, but I'm going to try to bring you guys good content. I have coming up, real quick, let me show you here. I'm going to install this. This is the Screaming Eagle Screaming Eagle Pro Street Tuner. That's what that is. I'm going to be installing this. The only reason I'm installing this and not a, fuel pack or something like that is because, well, 2 reasons. I still have a warranty on my bike for 2 years. It starts in April. I want to preserve that. And also, there's not many tuners out there yet for these newer bikes. That's like, if you want to preserve your warranty, I know that, it's a EPA compliant tuner. It's not, I've seen things, they work pretty well, but I don't know. We're going to see. Either way, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to do a video showing the before and after of this. I'm also installing that right there. I'm going to be installing this heavy air breather. So what I'm going to do for that video is I'm going to set my GoPro up on my camera, and I'm going to do a run. I think I'm going to start at like 20 miles an hour in second gear, and I'm going to take it up to 80 or so, and I'm going to try to shift it around 5,000 RPM, and I'm going to put those 2 videos right next to each other. Because I've searched for a lot of videos, or I've tried searching for videos showing kind of the results of a stage 1 on the bike, and I can't find consistent results. You see, you watch one channel, it's like they're getting 130 foot-pounds of torque, and then you watch another one and they got 15 foot-pounds of torque and, almost 100 horsepower, just over 100 horsepower. So it's a little bit different. I can't find, anybody that has shown in real world I know it's hard over YouTube, but in real world what it looks like. So I'm going to try to do the best that I can to convey that, or to demonstrate the difference in performance, if there's any performance difference at all. Now, I will say that my buddy has a 2022 ST, Road Glide ST, and it feels faster. As you know, that bike comes factory, with kind of a stage 1 tune on it. It has the heavy air breather. It's getting a little bit more fuel. It's still EPA compliant, of course. But when I rode his bike, it feels faster. Now, it wasn't my bike, so I wasn't ripping on it. But the throttle response was crazy. I got off and I told him, I said, dude, this thing is much faster than my bike. Now, I was still in braking at that point, but now that I'm not in, braking or the 500 miles, I wasn't really getting on my bike that much. But it's still, you can feel it in the throttle response, the smoothness. So as far as I could tell, the stage 1 is going to be worth it 100%. I'm going on a rant right now. But what this came down to is if you like, it's going to help me out if you hit the like button and subscribe. That's going to be amazing. I'm going to try to hopefully grow a YouTube channel, and I'll provide you guys with as much content as I can. Leave me a comment. Let me know, if I need to do better at something, or if I'm, doing really well at this or whatever. Leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. But let's get back to it. That was a rant that I just went on. Probably 50% of you guys just left, but if you're still here, Thank you. All right, so there's that. That's off. Actually, let's put this back in. We're gonna put this back in so it doesn't go anywhere. And then let's get this bolt off. This exhaust clamp. It's a 1/2 inch. That's not gonna work. Okay, there we go. So now let's see if we can wiggle this off. Let's loosen it up before we take this back. All right. So there we go. Now you can see. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be drilling around the outside of this, just like that. Right around the outside. And if I have to kind of take away some of the middle, I will. But I'm just going to drill around the outside just like that. Alright, let's get started. Stage 1 complete. So that's what it looks like. See, I got the holes right around the outside there. It took about 5 minutes to do. And don't really have a plan after this. That was kind of like the whole thing. So I'm going to keep going up. Let you know how I do. Major fail. Don't breathe that in. God. Okay. All right, progress report. So I ended up switching gears a little bit. I made something. You guys are probably thinking, "Oh my God, Larry, what's that? That looks so cool. What is it?" Well, I'll tell you what it is. So what I did was I took a piece of conduit and I cut it down the center. I kind of flattened it out a little bit so it's. So I'm just gonna bang up my bike. So it's about the same diameter, or would be the same diameter as the exhaust. So what that does is it fits directly inside. So now what I can do is, and what I did was, I took a hammer and I beat that around the edges of it. So now it's completely free. I took my hammer drill also, and I just kind of went around the outside like that. Oh, you probably can't see. Let me see if I can show you. But the problem is I pushed the catalytic converter. Excuse me. I pushed the catalytic converter up a little further. I don't know if you just seen that a little bit. I'm trying to do this. I'm new to this. Give me a break. Dang it. Come on. There we go. It's completely loose, so we're very close. I've been at it for about an hour, so hopefully this makes a difference in sound. I've seen videos where they talk about dyno performance, and I can't remember exactly what the channel was, but they dynoed bikes that had cats, and they also dynoed bikes that didn't have a cat. Not just one or two, a bunch of them. You guys may have seen the same video, and they said that it doesn't make a difference as far as performance goes. But I'm assuming it's going to make a difference in sound. So hopefully it does. That's what I'm after today. Now, eventually, I just bought these slip-ons, and I eventually plan on doing full exhaust, but not for a little while. So I just want to kind of enhance the sound, and I need content also, honestly. So that's kind of where we're at with it, so you know. Yeah. So that's where we're at. I don't think it's not going to hurt your performance, nor is it going to help your performance, but it may help it sound a little bit better. So I'm going to figure out how to get this thing out of here the rest of the way, and I'll see you in a second. All right, so I want to show you this. Bing bong. There it is. There's the cat. There's the back of it. Goodbye, cat. All right, let's take a look inside here and see what we did. Bam. There we go. There's some debris in there that I'm going to suck out with the shop vac. And then I did start the bike once, and it blew a whole bunch of white dust out. Didn't sound terrible. I don't think I pushed anything back up into the motor. I'm not worried about it at all, actually. But there it is. It's out. So let me get the vacuum, and I'll suck that out. Be right back. Wow, guys, so that is much, 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 much louder. I could tell already it is much louder. Again. Holy crap, dude, it is way louder. Wow, is it much louder? I cannot believe how much louder it is. That's seriously insane. What's going on? Why did you do that, garage door? That is so much louder. It's insane. Seriously, I expected it to be a little bit louder. I didn't expect it to sound like that. Not only is it louder, but it also sounds, well, the tab pipes already make it sound like kind of raspy, but that is amazing. That is a huge, huge difference from stock. We'll see how it feels. Again, the dynos say that it doesn't make any performance changes. We'll see. I don't know. Coupled with the heavy breather and the SE tune, maybe a little bit of responsiveness. unlikely you're going to get horsepower gains, but it sounds amazing. Seriously, I cannot believe the difference in sound. That is truly amazing. I'm very happy I did that. It took about 2 hours. I ran into some problems. This is the first time I've done this. I've only seen one other video showing how to remove a cat, probably because it's not recommended. But, you know, straight exhaust doesn't have cats anyway, so that's what I just looked down the road. My neighbor's looking up out of his window at me, probably wondering what the fuck I'm doing. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that I can continue to bring you guys some content. I'm very new to this, so I promise you it'll get better. The video quality, the editing, the way I lay the video out, talking, I'll talk better. Everything's going to get better. I promise you guys. Stick with me here, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.